Alright, welcome back. Come on, let's see it. Alright, we're all good, we're all good. Welcome back to our live stream over here on SCS Combat. Yeah, that might be happening a bit tonight, because struggling a bit here, but Fabio Wardley, Daniel Dubois going down right now. Daniel Dubois walking out. Daniel Dubois walking out right now, or about to start walking out. What a fight this is going to be. We're live just for the main event of boxing. Boxing is a joke. I'll just I'll just say it. Whenever if I was to go live for the way I do the UFC is I go live for the whole main card. If I did that for boxing, yeah, we're never making it. Like, it's a joke. It takes way too long. So we're going live for the main event. But what a fight it is! How about this? Because Daniel Dubois and Fabio Wardley collide, and I mean, in terms of power punching matchups in the heavyweight division, this is about as powerful as it gets. I think it's 20 wins, 19 KOs, 22 wins, 21 KOs. Serious danger in here tonight for both fighters. I picked Daniel Dubois in a short, very short breakdown. I actually sort of felt bad for like it actually just pretty much discredited Wardley, and that's my bad because it was more about getting the Strickland Shmaev video out, and I just threw that in at the end, sort of. But I just think that Daniel Dubois is going to get it done, hopefully early, because I don't like to see him get caught. And I'm a huge fan of Daniel Dubois and have been for 6 years maybe now, so you know, obviously that comes into it a bit. I want to see him win, but I think I said in the video I've interacted with Wardley a few times on Twitter, and he seems sound. So shout out to him, and him made the best one win pretty much because they both seem pretty sound. The boss has been ready to go all week. Ask him any question. The boss, what's your favorite thing to eat after the fight? The talking's done. Ready for war. Just any question you ask him, the talking's done. He's ready for war. But he's making his way to the ring now. You see his younger brother, but he's called Solomon Dubois. By his side, he's also a good boxer, I'm pretty sure. Last time out, he loses to Alexander Usyk, but then before that, the greatest win of his career. Wembley Stadium sold out, and he knocks Anthony Joshua out after dropping him 4 times to become, or not to become, but to, what do you call it? To like, I don't know how. He was IBF champion, I forgot the word, but you know, they had an actual claim to the title and proved that he deserved it. He nearly trips getting into the ring there, but sorry, we make it. Just before we get started, do not forget, if you're in here and you don't know, we'll be live later on, 2 in the morning at approximately 4. UFC 328 going down. Hamza Chimaev takes on Sean Strickland. You know the deal already. That's been one of the biggest fight weeks we've had in a very long time for the UFC. And it just shows, realistically, even with Hockett last night, just say something. Don't say, like, just get, like, have a personality for once. This is what I mean. And here comes Fabio Wardley, who's the favourite to win now. Yo, what's up, Kieran? Let's go. Yeah, my throat's cooked, but we're pushing through it. We will make it to 5 in the morning. Not all at one go though. Get a break in between. Fabio Wardley taking his time here. Flames going off like mental. Let's go. Well, Fabio Wardley has showed countless times not to count him out. You look at that Justice Hooney fight. Hooney battered him that fight realistically, and There was even times in there where he looked and you thought maybe the mentality of Wardley was fading, and just as soon as it looked like he was done and it was all over, round 10 he lands a huge right hand, and it was one shot, and that was all he needed. He puts Justice Hooney out, and then a grueling fight where Joseph Parker was also winning, and once again, round 11 stops him. So this is sort of the trend he's on right now. Stop David Adley, fought Fraser Clark to a draw, and then fought him again, knocked him out in the first round, and knocked his jaw out of place with him. So pretty brutal puncher. Daniel Dubois has also got that power. You look at that Hergovich fight, damage. We'll ignore if that was from the head or not. Damage. Drops Dubois, or drops Joshua countless times. Then that Big Baby Miller fight as well. What a fight that was, and a stoppage in the last 10 seconds for Daniel Dubois. Something that I've noticed this week is the managers and Sam Jones, and I'll apologise, like, but I don't know your name. The manager Fabio Wardley is going back and forth. Like, I've never even seen Wardley's manager before, but he's backing his man this week. You gotta respect it. And of course, the corner man of Fabio Wardley, Ben Davison, meets up with a man who, I'll be honest, after that, and after Joshua fought Dubois, Ben Davison got a lot of the blame for the game plan. So this is his shot at redemption. My voice is weak tonight, but we're getting there. Amish tribe are getting this announced here. So loud, which is good. I mean, if you remember, if you were on Twitter at the time, there was a sort of back and forth. I think it was whenever Frank Warren initially started taking legal proceedings against Turkey Al Sheikh. And the Ring magazine put out this big tweet about how this fight was struggling to sell and it couldn't sell. And then all of a sudden, I mean, the tickets weren't even on sale. And now it's sold out that it's actually happening and they're on sale. So, yeah, it looks packed in there. Zach Chaley also stopped David Morrell earlier on the card, which was absolutely insane. Crazy. David Morrell, obviously a big name over in America and really good boxer. Just fought, or has had a couple of fights recently, but mostly known for his fight against David Benavidez, and he stopped in there the night after supposed to fight Callum Smith a couple of weeks ago. It didn't come through, he gets this opportunity, and he's hit with an upset. But WBO Heavyweight Championship of the World. Both of these fighters were actually upgraded to champion. And this is Fabio Wardley's chance to do what Dubois did against Anthony Joshua and to prove that he deserves that title. Daniel Dubois, 22 wins, 21 KOs, 3 losses, coming at the hands of Joe Joyce and arguably the greatest boxer of this generation in Alexander Usyk 2 times via stoppage. But those wins and those knockouts count, and hopefully he gets it done here tonight. But the champion, the man defending, standing across from him, is yet to be beaten. And he is also one of the hardest hitters in heavyweight boxing. Fabio Wardley carries that power from start to finish. Let's see his record here. Come on. Bring up the graphics. Come on. Fabio Wardley. We're just doing a bit of a stir off here. I don't think he's getting his graphics. Here he is, Fabio Wardley, 20 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw. 19 of those wins coming by knockout. Just one man made it the distance, whoever he was. Same with Dubois. Fair enough, mate. That one draw Fraser Clark fully avenged in the end whenever he put him out cold with a right hook, and pretty sure it broke his jaw at the same time, which was brutal. I mean, I remember seeing that live. That was a scary scene. Like, whenever you were looking at Clark in the corner and he was clearly out of it, which, I mean, it would have looked bad either way, but he was fully out. And then you could just see his jaw like lying over to the side, or like lodged into the side. It was a brutal KO, but glad he made a full recovery. He's back fighting now as well. He just lost to Justice Herney, funny enough. So we're about to get underway with this one though. Let's see how good the round timer sets out tonight. Round one. War. Come on, talking's done, Daniel. War. Alright, round one underway. Let's go. Wardley misses the right hand to start off. Dubois is a very good boxer. Oh, Fabio Wardley puts him down already. Oh, I love this. No. Yeah, down goes Dubois with an overhand right, 15 seconds into the fight. Might be a short live stream here tonight. Oh, Wardley's fainting. Wardley's got to have the reach, right? I think it's a style. His punches are more long. Dubois misses his right hand. Dubois is solid, like he's not throwing any like smooth shots or anything. Like there's a nice shot from down Dubois. You're not running like this, mate. Overhand for Dubois. I'm not gonna lie, his footwork scares the shit clean out of me. Ah. The thing about giants is they don't usually have great footwork. What a shot that was from Wardley. It was an overhand right. He goes for it again. Down the Dubois hits him with a double leg takedown. Here we go. Should have had this as the co-main of the night. UFC 328. And with a spear. Oh, Wardley goes for the uppercut. Good thing Dubois was too close to that and it hit him in the chest. But mate, this is scary. Not great. Oh, there's a jab from Dubois. Being patient. Which doesn't surprise me because he nearly got KO'd in 10 seconds, so he'd need to be. Oh, jab from Wardley again. Stuns Dubois. 1-2 from Wardley. Wardley's quick, like. Oh, uppercut from Wardley. Dubois lock in, bro. He's gonna get countered here again. Ah, lock in, man. Make it to the end of round one at least. Dubois safer throwing leg kicks or something at this rate. Like, I don't think he's very like slow with his head movement. Which, to be fair, it's not his best attribute. Don't telegraph our right hand, mate. We're not the Deontay Wilder tonight, like. Not trying to see that coming from a mile away. Dubois seems to be investing in the body, sort of in close range. Ooh, Wardley misses that overhand. Dubois hits him in the back of the head. Body shot from Wardley. We're in the clinch here. Wardley hits him again in the clinch. 20 seconds left. Round timer off. Foot me. Oh, uppercut Wardley. Dubois lock in with that footwork. Wardley misses a huge overhand. That one at the start only clipped Dubois as well, which is to be mentioned because it wasn't a flush shot. At least he got up though. I mean, that helps his case. There's a right hand from Dubois to end the round. Oh, yes, good shot Dubois to end the round. Good counter right hand Dubois. Hold on a quick tweet here. I mean, regardless, that's 10-8 Fabio Wardley, and we see the replay here. Jab, swipes away the hand, and an overhand sort of clips him around the ear. And that was Daniel Dubois down in 15 seconds, which is shocking. But here we go, round two underway. Nice. Very quick with the round timer there. For me. Right. round two, we're underway here. Nice job, Dubois. Keep putting that. Oh, missed the right hand again. Good work with the jab, though, in this fight from Daniel Dubois. That's what I was saying. Like, he is a better boxer than you'd think. He's not just a racking machine, but I mean, the feet are slow and the head movement's not there, so that's not the best thing. Like, Wardley just fainting at the moment. But this is how Dubois started. Huge right hand from Daniel Dubois. There we go. That's the shot. The only thing is, though, you know, when if he hurts Wardley, Wardley's going to throw with him, which is not good. Oh, Wardley with that overhand again. Overhand from Dubois now. That was that shot. Didn't land as well. But remember that punch, the first knockdown against Joshua. It's a huge overhand. Joshua going backward. And that was that. Dubois ducking a lot with his right hand, but I have a feeling he's being set up for an uppercut. Double jab Dubois into the clinch. Come on. Wardley flicking out his own jab now. Let's go. Overhand or straight right misses for Wardley. This is the thing with Fabio Wardley. We've seen him take so many hard punches and he's tucked them all well so far. Then again, hasn't fought a punch like Daniel Dubois, who lands a really nice counter right hand again. An overhand. Leaping left hook now. Back into the clinch. But you gotta take the approach maybe that Usyk did if you're Wardley and look for that counter. Jab miss from Dubois. There's a nice one from Wardley though. Hey, Dubois missed. And oh, huge overhand Dubois. That one got through. Of course, Wardley's great with it. Like, wait, Dubois, stay out of the way of that right hand, mate. Keeping that jab. Please don't get hit with an uppercut. There's that overhand again. From Wardley, it doesn't land that time, but that's sort of a sequence we see, you know, a couple of times now here. Wardley just throws the overhand, Dubois ducks it, and I think he's throwing his right hand to the body. The camera angle sort of hides it though. Wait, Dubois, if we can stay away for 10 seconds, we get a round back here, mate, please. Yes, Wardley missed a huge right hand. Dubois in the clinch. There we have it. Wardley nearly trips going back to his corner. Alright, let me get this tweet out. But round 2, 10-9 Dubois. He's still down though. Alright, there we go. So you get that round of down Dubois. Great work with his jab, and they get through with a huge right hand. We'll see it here in the replay, I think. Yeah, soon Wardley backing up, and Dubois just. Oh wait, here it is. Here, Wardley throws a left hook, and Dubois just lands it overhand like flush on his jaw or his cheek. Kind of fake me with this replay. Round time should be better this round. Round 3 underway. Oh, huge right hand Dubois. They're trading right hands. It's a scary game. Someone's gonna land, someone's gonna miss, and surely someone will go down eventually. Again, maybe. Dubois already being down. Good right hand to the body down in Dubois. Great work there. Oh, right hand Dubois again. Card Frampton has a 19-18 to Wardley, which is what I have. A huge right hand Daniel Dubois once again. Working that left hook in the clinch. Referee's telling them to work it out. It actually took a very long time for this one to come on, nearly 11 o'clock starting time, which is crazy. Because I was looking earlier on and I was like, surely there's not many fights left. I was thinking more towards 10 o'clock, and then I think there was still Liam Cameron against Rhea left and Comian as well. So I was like, fuck, took longer than expected. Huge overhand for Wardley. Down goes Dubois once again, takes a knee. Wardley stands over the top of him. Overhand, man. Stay out of the way of that. Wardley's going to come at him like mental here. His legs were shot there. Wow, stand his base. Stand your base, Dubois. Come on. Move, Dubois. Actually, forget about that. I just said, mate, keep moving. Back on that job. Overhand miss for Wardley. Wardley shoots that. Like, I don't know how long Wardley's reach is, but it's actually a joke. It looks like that could reach halfway across the ring. Looks for the counter. Dubois misses the right hand. That right hand of Wardley is a joke. Well, we're down again, Dubois. But me. Sorry, his legs look a bit steadier there because he got pushed and set up. But hopefully he doesn't get hit again like that. Overhand miss again. That thing is ridiculous. Like, overhand right down Dubois now. That stuns Fabio Wardley. Wardley resets though, and Duggan come back on the front foot himself. Double jab down Dubois. That jab is working so well. If he could just keep up movement and keep up that jab, eventually the bigger shot will come. But getting caught, there's another right hand from Wardley. Dubois literally just stayed in place after that. That stunned him. Jab again down Dubois. Overhand miss for Wardley. Getting the clinch for hands up. Referee overhand miss for Dubois. That one would have hurt. Too bad he didn't land it. Jab Dubois. That one actually stunned Wardley. It was a good shot though. There's another 10-8 round to Wardley. What are we doing here? Down again, the same punch. Where am I here? What's done to me? See here in the replay. Nice job from Wardley. Overhand lands in the same spot. The legs down Dubois. Shot and down he goes. Takes a knee, which is smart. It wasn't on a quitting thing because he got back up. It's a smart move. Take a knee because he was badly hurt that time. His legs were shot. It wasn't like the first time. It was like a flash knockdown. Double jab there from Dubois. Needs to keep that jab up. Needs to not walk on the counter as well. That'd be nice. Yeah, 29-26 the way I have it as well. It's 2-1 with 2 10-8 rounds for Wardley. 10-9 round for Danny Dubois, obviously. So he might want to get one of those back. Referee's on about heads. Forget about that, mate. For now. If it gets really bad, leave it, but... Oh, huge right hand down Dubois. Wardley's hurt. Overhand for Dubois again. See what I mean? The Wardley's firing back when he's hurt. Dubois goes down. Not again, by the way. That's like a pattern I'm on about. Overhand misses for Wardley now. And again, left hook for Wardley. They're going to stand and trade, and Dubois probably going to go out cold. Dubois misses a huge overhand. Lands it to the body. Like, that was a really good punch from Danny Dubois. Yeah. Bobby Wardley has been blessed with just unreal power and an unbelievable chin. That shot probably put Anthony Joshua down. And other heavyweights, a lot of them. That was just a comparison, like. Oh, huge right hand, Dubois again. Fighting at home for that now, but he needs to watch again. The counter, don't get too overconfident. Please stay locked in, Danny Dubois. I think he's having some trouble with that eye swelling up. I'm going to work with his jab. Overhand miss for Wardley. Dubois responds with an overhand. It's annoying because every time Dubois lands his overhand, he's way too close to work on it, and then they end up in a clinch. Whereas Wardley lands his from a range, but Wardley's troubled with his eye here. Not that that's going to affect anything he does, because he's probably just going to work through it. Left hook, right hook now for Dan Dubois. See what I mean? We're in the clinch, Daniel. Why are you holding the ropes? You're the one that's landed. Me. What's he holding the clinch for? His eyes swole. Well, both with eye difficulties now. Nice job from Dubois. Overhand miss for Dubois again. Nice job. Right hand for Wardley, though. Come on, Dubois. Job from Dubois. He needs to watch that counter right hand, man. I don't like Wardley on the back foot is scaring me at the moment. Overhand or hook for Dubois, actually. Ooh. Yeah. Nice job from Dubois again. Working. Wardley, is it that corner or something else? Wardley keeps tripping. If that's Wardley's corner, it is. He tripped on the way back and he nearly tripped again there now. Another round down on Dubois. It's going 10-8 Wardley, 10-9 Dubois at the moment. But obviously, with those two knockdowns, instead of it being a draw, Daniel Dubois will be down a few points. What's this thing doing to me? All right. Okay, I'm seeing a crazy number on my screen right now, but nice job from Dubois to start it off again. They go to trade overhands. No one lands, but Dubois lands after. Someone's mouthpiece is out or something's happening. To Wardley pointing at the octagon will be crazy. Nice job from Dubois. That one knocks Wardley off balance. Wardley just lifted him. Holy shit. Wardley, Dubois has his arm around him in like a clinch, and Wardley just lifted him. Dubois 250. Nice job from Dubois. Left hook now. Probably Wardley's about the only person I know that will look unbothered though by Daniel Dubois pressuring him. Keep up that job, Daniel. Overhand from Wardley. Don't land us clean that one. That thing there is dangerous. Like right hand Dubois. Oh, Wardley missing some huge shots. 1-2 left hook. Misses for Wardley. Oh, overhand Dubois. I think that just landed. Probably Wardley in his right hand is like dangerous combination right there. But a job from Dubois. Double jab from Dubois now. You're not walking a straight line that counter, I swear, man. Oh, right hand Dubois. What a shot. Overhand for Dubois now. Wardley's chin needs to be studied. Like 100 views. Shout out to anyone's come in, much appreciated. Nice job, Dubois. And again, right hand down Dubois. Where's Fabio Wardley, man? Oh, mate. What is his chin made of? Both fighters trading jabs that time. Out goes the gum shield of Wardley, and we take a quick break to get that sorted. 109, apparently there's zero concurrence. How did that happen? Alright, apparently there's 3 in here, I don't know. That's very. But 109 views, shout out to anyone's come in, much appreciated. Like. Oh, right hand Dubois, left hook to the body Dubois. overhand doesn't get through. Yeah, man. Nice job, Dubois again. Dubois going for that job. Body shots now down Dubois. Might want to keep those up a bit, mate, to be honest. Bobby Wardley's called left hook to the leg. Another round down Dubois, and he's starting to get it back here. Round 5. Wardley's still up, isn't he? 2-10-8s. 16 plus 20 is 36. Hold on now, the maths isn't great here. 18 plus 20 is 38, yeah. That's probably wrong. Well, who cares? Fighters aren't usually, not that I'm a fighter, but they're not usually great at maths, so, you know, sort of fits the topic. Was wet, ripping that body again. It was a really nice left hook to the body he landed. Suppose if he can't break his chin, break his body. Probably doesn't give out either, to be fair. I think Fabio Wardley's made a steal. It was a nice job from both fighters. Dubois takes any opportunity as well to sort of lean over Wardley in that clinch and put his weight on him. Probably Wardley lifted him earlier on in the fight, so he'd probably be able to carry it for a bit. Wait, Wardley missed that right hand. Job from Dubois. Dubois is a good boxer, like his counter boxing is quite good. And his jab's really good. You know, in the words of Joe Rogan, people forget, man, if he wins tonight, he's a 2-time heavyweight champion, and that puts him in it with the likes of Anthony Joshua. So I know he beat Joshua, but achievements wise, when it comes to who's the best British heavyweights, nice job there from Wardley though. Great work with the head off the centre line that time from him. You know, and that was better instead of just trading the jab with Dubois. There's a nice job though from Dubois. Wardley misses his right hand. There's a right hand left hook for Dubois now. Goes to the left hook as well. Doesn't get it though. Nice work from Wardley on the guard. Nice job. Right hand from down Dubois. Job again from Dubois. Right hand now. Left hook. Like Fabio Wardley does this thing where you hit him with the best punch you have and he sort of just slightly leans over for a second and then it's all good. And while a huge left hook that time for Dubois. Or YouTube's trolling me here. Wardley holding on the clinch. Wardley's hurt. Wardley's legs are going here. Wardley's hurt. Blood on the face of Fabio Wardley now. Best believe he's going to throw back. Huge overhand for Daniel Dubois. Yeah, that might have been from the heads. I'm not going to lie. Daniel Dubois has used his head in the past, but we'll forget about it for now. Nice job from... Oh, right hand for Wardley. Uppercut for Dubois. Wardley's hurt. Left hooks from Dubois now. Wardley's going out here on the ropes. He's throwing back though. You gotta love this shit. Come on. This is what we're here for. Man can barely stand. He's throwing back. Right hand Dubois. Right hand Dubois again. Huge right hand Wardley. Left hook for Dubois now. Right hand for Dubois again. This round's about to end as well. No way. Dubois one huge shot off the break. Referee let him fight. Dubois through. Oh my. He survives. No. Hold low. Alright. Yo, Ben Davison needs to take a look because I'll be completely honest. I thought Fabio Wardley was about to drop there walking back to the corner. He is damaged. Huge shots from Daniel Dubois, but you gotta respect it because if he goes out, he's going out flat in his face. Fabio Wardley, what a fighter, throwing back at any opportunity he had, even when it looked like the eyes were in the back of his head. Guys throwing a right hand, holy shit. That replay is crazy work. Nice job from Dubois, huge right hand from Wardley, man. Oh, uppercut, that's what got Dubois the shot there. Alright, round 7 underway here. Can Daniel Dubois put the finishing touches on a comeback here? But Wardley's going to come at him as well. Who goes? Who stays? Come on. 1-2 Dubois. Wardley's hurt here on the ropes. Ben Davison's got the towel in his hand. Uppercut miss for Dubois. Overhand. Nice uppercut from Wardley. Maybe he didn't have towel in his hand. I'm seeing things because they're all wearing white shirts. Wardley misses his overhand. Right hand. Left hook. Daniel Dubois now. Yeah, Wardley just takes that. Left hook Dubois again. Got to land that right hand over the top. Wardley's legs are bound to be struggling here. Jab, right hand down to Dubois. Ducks that left hook. Response from Fabio Wardley. Blood from that. No, flip me. That cut on his nose opened up again. That never healed really in the first place, and that's not going to be good for him. Anyone that remembers that first Fraser Clark fight, you remember Wardley's nose being cut this shot, or that's the cut that I'm talking about here. He landed a nice uppercut to the body there. You gotta think Dubois is getting tired here as well. Nice jab from down Dubois. Nice jab again, Dubois. 1-2 left hook. He's being very patient here with his work. Ooh, come up. Hits the referee out of the way. Time for talking's done. Ready for war. Come on. Oh, huge overhand miss for Fabio Wardley. We're in the clinch now. Job work there from Dubois. Right hand, Dubois. Could you tell me why you smother your work so much? Oh my. Guy lands the best punch he can and then he just hugs like. What's that head moving? 1-2 Daniel Dubois. Wardley's hurt again here. The trade overhands, both of them miss. Wardley's eyes shut, his nose is bleeding like mantle, but he's still firing back. Because this is heavyweight boxing. 1-2 from Dubois again. Nice job from Dubois. That nose is damaged. Wardley's overhand lands on the shoulder down Dubois. Dubois still walking forward. Trying to avoid all those overhands from Wardley. The nice right hand from Dubois. Wardley just misses. Dubois needs to get back in his stance. Nearly gets clocked with an uppercut from Wardley. Now Dubois is hurt. Now he cracks Wardley back with hooks. Overhand Dubois, uppercut, left hook Wardley. Dubois, don't do this type of fight. Round ends. Does it? Round's over. What? What's happening here? Outside, I don't know what. Okay, the round's over, is it? Nice, great stuff. I didn't even know a round was over. They just kept punching each other. Round is that? 7. I do have it 4-3 Dubois on round. Sean, I don't know what I have it. I think I have Dubois up on rounds, but I can't even be bothered scoring with those knockdowns. Wardley's still fighting back and he's fighting good. I would just keep an eye on him if I was his corner. Fighter safety comes first, but he's still fighting back. He still seems alright to me. So Daniel Dubois on the other hand, eye swelling coming back, but it hasn't evolved much over the past couple of rounds. I need to see him fight through it here. Round 8 underway. Here we go. Come on, Dubois. Come on, Wardley as well, man. Keep fighting like this. Don't care who wins at this rate. Nice job, Dubois. And it goes to the body with it that time. Leaning on Wardley again. Wardley misses his overhand. Good work from Dubois. Oh, nice feint from Wardley. Nice job from Dubois. Job, both fighters there. Oh, nice shot from Dubois. That knocks Wardley off balance when he goes for his overhand. Come on. Back in the clinch here. Yeah, card Fountain has Dubois up now. That's the way I have it. Oh, huge right hand from both fighters. Pretty sure. Too busy looking at card Fountain scorecard here. Nice job. 1-2 from Dubois. Wardley's hurt again. Right hand from Dubois. Again, he's holding again. Come on. Dubois, where does that jab go when you have them hurt? Use your range. Wardley misses a huge overhand. One of the type of overhand that Wardley just lands somewhere along the line, though. But I mean, he nearly got it there. Just hurt again. Dubois misses. Dubois needs to watch. Let those hands up, though. It's sort of the downside of being built like a 250-pound version of Mike Tyson is that along the way your muscles probably weigh you down. Nice right hand there again from Dubois. Wardley's face, man. Nice shot from Dubois again. Wardley spitting out that blood. He's no quitter. And in my opinion, neither is Daniel Dubois. A lot of hate he gets for that. Wardley hands down, waiting for that opportunity. Dubois just going with the job at the moment. Nice right hand, left hook down Dubois. Mate, why are we in the clinch again? Oh, he's literally doing my head in with this clinch. Smothering his work. Fabio Wardley's face is all over the place, but oh, Fabio Wardley hurt bad with a jab, or maybe just knocked off balance. Dubois misses the overhand, left hook Dubois now. Wardley misses his overhand, Dubois with a jab again. 1-2 miss for Dubois. The round's going to end again, mate. Uppercut Daniel Dubois. Wardley's hurt. Right hand Dubois. Dubois holding. Dubois, mate. Dubois hurts someone and then holds like he's the one that's been hurt. What's he doing? Round 8. I'm on here. Like, what a fight. What a fight. And this is what I expected from this as well. I'm glad it's living up to the expectations. Blood on the notes of the commentators. Like, it's crazy. It's here at the end of the round. Nice job, Diane Dubois, on a right hand to follow it. Wonder do they have that uppercut. Jab from Dubois. Right hand. Barley lands. Left hook. This is replays, by the way. Round 9's about to get started, but the referee's going to take Fabio Wardley over to the doctor so he can have a look. And this is bad because the eye is swollen shut by the looks of things. But best believe that he's going to say he can see. They're looking at the cut on the nose, actually. Yeah, that is. Ooh, that's really deep. I will say, though, after the corner, just did everything they could to... they're letting it go underway. After the corner, just probably did everything they could to fix that. They've just probably swiped it all away, but whatever. Probably going to get hit on it again. Anyways, right hand, Wardley doesn't land. Misses right hand again. Nice job from Dubois again. Job again, Dubois. Wardley coming forward now. Burst of life here. Huge overhand for Daniel Dubois on the right hand now. And Wardley's hurt again. Down's his base though. Dubois swinging now. Wardley just misses an uppercut. Dubois lock Ember. Wardley with that uppercut again. Dubois holding on in the clinch. Okay, Wardley. Don't tell me Wardley gets random bursts of energy in round 9 of a fight where he's been getting battered for 6 rounds in a row. Be unstoppable. Wardley hurt with the jab again. Gotta think that cut in the nose is going to be causing some pain. Wait, right hand Daniel Dubois. Right hand over the top now for Daniel Dubois. Wardley has an absolute chin of steel. Daniel Dubois moving a bit slower now. Nice job from Dubois again though. That cut on that nose is going to be absolutely brutalised. There's a nice job from Wardley. And again. Wardley's fighting like... Nice left hook down Dubois. Overhand for Wardley and that landed in the knockdown spot, but Dubois took it alright that time. See if he can get that through again. Dubois going forward now, holding in the clinch. Dubois keeps walking him to the ropes and then putting his hands over the ropes. He can't get out of the clinch. I'm actually surprised they never looked at Wardley's eye in the corner with the doctor there, but whatever. Oh, right hand, Fabio Wardley. What a punch. Dubois lands a counter right hand, left hook for Dubois now. Overhand, Wardley's hurt here. Overhand for Dubois, left hook for Dubois now. Goes to that uppercut, doesn't get it. Mate, see if he holding that clinch. The Wardley firing back. Body shot missed for Wardley. Overhand missed for Wardley. Uppercut missed for Wardley. Dubois. Oh, huge overhand Daniel Dubois. Wardley's going to go down here. Throw that right hand. Why are you holding the ropes with it? What's he doing? Wardley's literally about to go over and Daniel Dubois is holding the ropes with his right hand instead of throwing it. And it was open. Oh my. Wardley can't see shit, I don't think. Or that nose or something. The round's going to end again. Referee's having a very, very close look at Fabio Wardley here. Holy shit, Daniel Dubois. If Daniel Dubois doesn't knock you out, he's going to absolutely annihilate your face to a different level. Look at that Hergovich fight. We're going to have to be having a look here. And the doctor. Left hook, Daniel Dubois with a shot in the replay. Is that round 9? Round 10? Who even flipping knows at this point? Daniel Dubois said war tomorrow. And he wasn't landed before. It was the only response he had, but at least it was fitting, wasn't it? So that right hand at the end nearly put Wardley out. Holy, what a punch. Fabio Wardley gets hit with the best right hand down the bag could possibly land. And he's sitting there still holding, looking for his own right hand. They send him out. Doctor has to be having a look again here. Yeah, referee calls time. We're going to go to the doctor once again here. Fabio Wardley is very wobbly on his feet. You can't blame him. He's probably tired here. But the referee's going to have a look at the eye. Now the doctors. Covering the wrong eye. Oh, never mind. He's doing both. That eye is badly swollen shut, like. But he gets the numbers right. Let's go. Fabio Wardley's going to be firing with everything he has left now. 2 times in the doctor. You know, the next time's usually the last. I'm surprised he got made fair enough with those numbers because I thought his eye was gone. 1-2 left, took Dubois again. Once that cut on the nose opens again as well, that's going to be rough. Good work from the corner to stop the bleeding on that for now. You gotta think the first jab that lands on it though. Well, misses his right hand that time. He's walking Wardley into the corner. Dubois has thrown 164 power punches. He's landed 78 compared to Wardley's 37. But Wardley's dropped Dubois twice. Oh, huge right hand. Dubois again, mate. So I swear. Who's it, Don Charles? See if you don't teach him how to actually stay out of the clinch when his opponent's hurt. Oh, huge left hook Dubois. Fabio Wardley. You are made of something else, my friend. Oh, huge right hand for Wardley now. Dubois stunned. Wardley misses that jab again from Dubois. Nice jab again, Dubois. Wardley misses overhand. Nice uppercut there for Danny Dubois. Keep those hands up, you melter. Come on. Body shot for Dubois. Smothering his work, but he's not really throwing. I mean, Wardley's waiting for a counter to be fair. That, mate, that face. Yep, one eye still working anyways, look. But mate, that right hand's still working. We know that. He's throwing it down the pipe now instead of an overhand, and Danny Dubois is not really moving away from it as quick as he should. Nice job there from Dubois again. Sort of knocks Wardley backwards. Overhand left hook Dubois. Yeah, mate. Left hook, right hand Dubois as well. Ooh, this is sustained beating, like. Referee's talking about the elbow here to Dubois. Wardley's still firing back, like, but I mean the damage on Wardley's face is crazy. Wardley misses the right hook. Dubois backing up with that jab. Overhand right lance for Danny Dubois. And a really nice body shot. That one hurt Fabio Wardley. Right hand over the top. Throw your uppercut, bro. Yeah, Fabio Wardley has the greatest chin I've ever seen in my life. Not even joking. Man has the absolute greatest chin I've ever seen in my time. Wow. I think he's saying no here. They're looking at him. Ben Davison, to be fair to him, is a huge right hand from Dubois there in the replay. To be fair to Ben Davison, he is very, very good with his stoppages, and he's always aware of the situation surrounding it. So Bobby Wardley's in very good hands, and if he doesn't think it's going to be able to go on, he's not going to send his fighter back out there as a sacrifice, and it's one thing I'll give him credit for. Does he send him back out again to end this round, or to go for the end of the fight? He does. Round 11 coming up. Here we go. Round 11 underway. 1-2 Dubois to start off the round. Got Wardley in the corner. Jab again, Dubois. Oh, really good job from Wardley. Jab Dubois again, though. 1-2 Dubois. Wardley's hurt badly, and the referee stops it. Yeah, great stoppage, to be honest. Daniel Dubois, two-time heavyweight champion of the world. Go on. Fabio Wardley, mate. You are the toughest fighter I've ever seen in my life. What a flip, and they're all over Dubois. Go on, lad. But oh, yes. Daniel Dubois, who is not really celebrating himself. He's just being absolutely jumped, even though he did this with Joshua as well. He sort of waits to see if his opponent's alright. But his team are loving it. Two-time heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel Dubois. I thought he's going over to Wardley there. I think he's looking for him. He's gonna find him. He will find Wardley if he's if he is looking. Oh, hold on now. Nope. Is he gonna find him here? Nah, he's not going to him. Been hugged by someone else. Daniel Dubois, round 11 stoppage. What a comeback! Many of fans have named him a quitter, but dropped twice. I'm just put on one of the most brutal performances I have seen. How do you call that a quitter? That man is a destroyer, not a quitter. Get that shit right. Yeah, Kieran, watch that back. I have no, like, he dropped Dubois twice. I have absolutely no clue how he didn't go down once. Because Dubois, like, you seen it, Dubois flattened Joshua, flattened plenty of other people, and he punched the shit clean out of him for like 7 rounds in a row, and he stayed on his feet every single time. Even in the end, being stopped, Dubois just landed clean again, and the referee stopped it, but he took a shit ton of punches from one of the hardest punchers I've ever watched. What a performance, Fabio Wardley and Arwell. Yeah, both ways. On that tweet here. That was getting his hand raised here with the title, and I have to say it while I'm getting the photo for this tweet. Fabio Wardley, mate, I've said it already, but you had to be the toughest fight I've ever seen in my life. Probably have the greatest chin I've ever witnessed, along with that power and how far he has actually come in the sport of boxing with zero amateur experience is something that is really just incredible to come back and to put on such a performance against Dubois in a fight that maybe Manny counted him out and maybe Manny didn't, but I'll always back I'll always back my own fighter in Danny Dubois. And I mentioned I've watched him for such a long time, but I've watched Fabio Wardley for a good part of his career now, and the chin, the comeback, the heart, the mentality, everything has always stood out to me. Because let me tell you something right now, if Daniel Dubois and Fabio Wardley had the same experience in the boxing ring in terms of amateur and how long they've been doing it, then it would have been very interesting. Fabio Wardley with that sort of career, Daniel Dubois got shit slapped right enough. Um, yeah, Fabio Wardley, mate, it's a good thing for everyone else in that division that you had no amateur career, because if you did, not a single man in that thing would beat you. So commiserations to probably the toughest fight I've ever seen in my life. You know, it takes a lot, because I would have said that for Tyrone McKenna, and it still would, but that there, that's hard to top for me. So if I'm saying that to you, well then that's how you know it's true. Wow. And you call that man a quitter as well, up off the floor twice to stop Fabio Wardley. Dubois got his shit rocked in the corner. What is that about? Oh man, I didn't even notice it. I noticed it, but I didn't look that close at first. What's on now? It's the start of this tweet because I'm tagging this by. I know they said tough. Being tough isn't a good compliment, but in this situation, better than nothing. What do you even say to that? Like, that's probably the toughest, most just, like, what a determined person I ever witnessed, like, in a ring. Credit to the referee there because I do think that was a good stoppage. I think eventually it was just going to keep going and going and going. And I was getting concerned because I've seen a lot of performances like that there. And unfortunately, it ended the worst way possible one time. You know, which something that you never want to see again. And yeah, something you never want to see again in this sport. So that was a good stoppage from the referee. Just because someone isn't going down doesn't mean that they're not hurt or something could be going on the inside. So great stoppage and credit to the referee because he gave Bobby Wardley every chance, and so did his corner, and he gave Dubois every chance. Very fair referee, very good referee, and that's a rare compliment these days. So there you go, I suppose. Um, I wasn't gonna go live, but it looks like a good. It's a good thing I did because um, I think we just beat the record, or maybe we're close. Hold on, I have to get another tweet out here. They called my fighter a quitter. Well, not tonight. Hold that. What are we getting now? A 6-3? Oh, please don't do that to me. Dynamite. Like I say here in this tweet, they love to call him a quitter. But the underdog Danny Dubois gets up off the floor twice and puts on one of those brutal comeback performances you will ever see in your life to win the heavyweight championship once again. don't know if anybody in here has ever seen the movie The Raging Bull, but there's a scene in that movie where, you know, where Robert De Niro playing the Raging Bull. Hold on now. Can't believe I forgot his name here. But playing crazy work. This is crazy work for me. Hold on now. Yeah, alright, never mind. We're chilling. Playing the Raging Bull, Jack LaMotta. And, you know, there's a scene in that movie where one of the most famous fights ever is Sugar Ray Robinson against Jack LaMotta for the 6th time, because that's what they did back in those times. Sugar Ray Robinson, known by many as the greatest boxer to ever live, was a very hard hitter. But there's one thing he couldn't do, and that was put Jack LaMotta down. And there's a very famous scene at the end of that movie where Jack LaMotta gets stopped by Sugar Ray Robinson, and he turns around and goes, "Here, Ray, you never got me down." Well, that's what Fabio Wardley could do after that fight, because that was genuinely, and I know it's sort of like a backhanded compliment. It's not really. I don't mean any bad with it, but the fact that he took that many punches and that beating and never went down from Daniel Dubois, who's one of the hardest punchers that I have seen and know in this heavyweight division, all credit to an absolute warrior in Fabio Wardley. And like I said, once again, the two-time heavyweight champion of the world, IBF and now WBO, Daniel Dubois, finally gets to shut up some of those haters that will always remain with him. You know, every time there's a close fight, they'll bring it up, and it's fair to bring up. But, you know, people like to say he's quit. Maybe, you know, the blood on the referee in that fight as well. People like to say he's quit a lot of times, but he's also made stoppages happen 22 times out of 23 victories. He's one of the most brutal punchers. He's one of the most brutal fighters the heavyweight division holds. You know, people don't like the, yeah, Don Charles. Yeah, shout out Don Charles. What performance. Who's next for Daniel Dubois? Now things get very interesting because for the love of God though, please, Moses Atama. I don't know about that. Might be a bit too quick for my fighter, but probably pick the ball anyways. Why not? Let's just say Daniel Dubois knocks Moses Atama out cold. Why not? Let's put it out there. I feel like he'd be the underdog in that fight as well, to be honest. But what a fight that would be as well. Probably Wardley has to be the toughest human I've ever seen in my life. Like, I know I've said it about 10 times, but genuinely, the punches he took in that ring tonight, I just hope they get him checked out quickly. Everything's all good, and, you know, that's all you can hope in that situation, because even though he got stopped, he never went down. Which is I'm gonna make a tweet about that once I end this live stream. And I'm now aware, because I believe I've never seen this number before. Disgraceful from Wardley's Corner is a tweet here I'm seeing. Look, I did really think that once we got to sort of round 9, round 10, that Ben Davison wasn't stop that fight, and I give him his credit during the fight, and I said he's very good at that, but I really did think that should have been stopped by him. Unfortunately, it wasn't, but very fortunately, before the beating progressed even further around 11, the referee stepped in and I had seen enough, and that's something that you had to see. A knockdown in 10 seconds and a knockdown again in round 3, but in the end, the quitter, quote unquote, the quitter, is the one who wins in round 11 after 2 knockdowns. And Daniel Dubois, what a performance you just had, mate. I've got to go and make a video about this fight. I do a fight and I recap. But I think this one deserves its own video, to be honest. Maybe I have a phone call or two to make here as well. That's one of the most brutal stoppages I've ever seen in my life. And while we have it, I do have to say, real quick, this is an all-time high in views on a stream. We're at 212 right now for one stream, and I haven't even been live for an hour, I don't think. Maybe we're just getting to an hour. Um, Unbelievable. We just served, I think, was it on? Let me check this. Hold on now. Let me get a quick stat check here. Did we do it? Or do I have to hold on for a minute? While I have you, while I look at this stat, do not forget it. We'll be live later on tonight at roughly 2 a.m. for UFC 328 as the most hated rivalry we have seen in a while collides with Sean Strickland trying to rip the belt away from Hamza Chimaev, but he will not give it up easily. We did. Yeah, there we have it. Adesanya versus Pfeiffer, RAF 07, and what ended up being the PFL as well that night to carry us through. We have passed it in views, so a new most viewed live stream for me, and what a fight to have it on. I might upload my reaction to that. I actually stopped doing that because it was it was getting like one view. That was probably the best fight of the year. So I'll probably do it again. All I do is clip anyways. But I have to go and get a quick refuel here, maybe break, and then make a video. But as I close out here, Daniel Dubois was one of the most devastating and brutal comebacks I've ever seen. But let's not forget it. The man never went down. Bobby Wardley loses his heavyweight title with absolutely zero. Like, what would you call it? Absolutely, there's nothing. Like, it's like when Dubois lost Usyk. It's like you lost it, but the way you fought and the way you kept fighting and never went down is just unbelievable. There's no shame in it, and he'll be annoyed with himself for losing, or maybe thought he could have got Dubois out at the start. But look, huge commiserations to Fabio Wardley, and he'll be back 100%. That style, if he can still take a punch like that and still hit like that, don't you worry, he'll be back, and it won't be too long before we see him again. Like I said, I have to go. A fight of the year, unbelievable performance from Dan Dubois. Prove the quitting allegations wrong again and come back from being hit. And people might point out, oh, he took a knee whenever he went down in that fight, because one of the hardest hitters in that division is about to unload 50 overhands on his head. That's why he took a knee, if anyone's saying that. And it was a smart move in the end, and he prevailed, and he got back up every time, and he damaged Fabio Wardley more than I've ever seen. Gets it done in the end. Two-time heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel Dynamite Dubois, Triple D, as they like to call him. And let's go. The talking was indeed done, and it was war. But in the end, Wardley never went down, which I'm going to put out as a tweet with that clip. 213 views. It looks like there's 3 concurrent at the moment. Shout out to anyone that's in here. Shout out to anyone that's come in here. I'll be back later, 2 in the morning. UFC 328. Much appreciated for all the support. That's the end of every stream. I will be back. Be a video out as well for this fight. Maybe my reaction to the whole thing. But shout out to anyone that's come along. Much appreciated. Have a good day, night, morning, whatever place you're at, whatever time of the world it is. All that fun stuff. Some people call him for the Dubois rematch here for Wardley. Dante Wilder, Moses Atama. interesting. Most of the time it trains with Fabio Wardley, so I don't think that'll happen. But that's all from me over here at SCS Combat. Much appreciated all the support. Appreciate it so much. Let's go.